Scenario 4, Caratal Mines. You will face 4 allied enemies in a straightforward fight for resources and treasure, capture all of the enemy castles for victory, and we will place the sorceresses to fully utilize the Dwarven Alliance. This area is rich in resources, explore but beware, a castle left undefended will quickly fall, and our heroine is called Natasha the Sorceress. Let's go into our first castle, which is Chandler, and let's build the statue, as usual. Let's also recruit some sprites and leave to collect some gold nearby. 600 pieces of gold, 800 more, let's go for the chest, 1000 XP, level up archery or logistics. Tough call. Let's go with logistics. As much as I love my shooting units, mobility is more important. 500 more pieces of gold and we're out of movement points, so let's go back to Chandler and recruit Astra. It's so nice to see her angered face again. Also, look at her earrings, they're pretty badass. I mean, very pointy and all. Anyway, even though I have more ambitious plans for her than just transferring troops and retaking mines, for the time being let's give all of her army to Natasha and start collecting gold around the castle. And let's send her to the nearby observation tower to see the distant lands. Yeah, let's begin the turn with that. As you can see, we are relatively safe at the time, and there are quite a few interesting buildings around. There's a sawmill, there's an alchemist shop, a gold mine, and a necromancer's town called Elquin. There's also a lot of dwarves nearby, the dwarves, which I can collect and add to my army at any point in time. So let's begin with just that. Some dwarves join my army, and we'll take the alchemist shop next turn. For a while here I'm puzzled whether I should send Natasha to collect more gold or simply to conquer the sawmill, but I choose the latter. The sawmill is mine. Now let's collect some wood and go to Chandler, since we're out of movement points. Now let's build the archery range. And leave. And end the turn. Now let's get even more wood. Switch to Astra, get the alchemist shop, get some mercury, and go to the windmill to get 2 units of crystal. And now let's go to the mercenary camp. As for Natasha, let's send her south to conquer the crystal mine. Now let's go to Chandler. We can't build a stone hedge because we need the mage guild, so let's build the mage guild of the first level. Let's see what spells we got. Cure, view resources and haste. Nice. Let's end the turn. Okay, Natasha, proceed south and take the first turn left. You are now at your destination, the crystal mine is ours. Let's send her further east. Now let's go to Astra, send her to... oh, what the hell, let's send her down the path to get the battle dwarves. The owls. Now let's send her further north to scout a bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I think that's enough. Any more north and she might not be safe. Anyway, since we're out of movement points, let's go to Chandler and erect the stone hedge. Now we can leave and end the turn. Okay, Natasha, let's get some crystals. 4 units of them. Now let's go to the windmill. 2 units of all. And now let's go further east to collect the dwarves and to conquer the old mine. As for Astra, let's send her for the resources near the foundry. Let's go to Chandler. We can't build the fence meadow. Why? We don't have enough gems. Okay, no biggie. Let's build the crystal garden. And now we can, of course, leave and end the turn. And before I forget what I should always do before the end of the first week, let's go to Chandler and build the well. 2 more creatures from every dwelling, isn't that awesome? Okay. Now let's get the dwarves, they join my forces. Let's get the old mine. Let's get some nearby all. 8 units of it. And let's go further east to get even more dwarves and battle dwarves. As for Astra, let's get the Mercury in the foundry. And now it would be very tempting to get the gems that are north of our castle, because we need the gems to build the fence meadow before the end of the first week. But we can't get the Vestin with Astra, so we will recruit an additional hero called Gwyneth. Gwyneth the Knight. Looks like she's a single step away. So let's remove the peasants and try again, maybe they are slowing her army down. Nope. Oh well. Either way, she'll leech it next turn, no problem. Send this one. And let's get the battle dwarves. They join our forces. Let's get the regular dwarves. They also join our forces. Let's get the treasure chest. 500 points of XP. Let's get the crystals. And let's get the artifact. A leprechaun offers me the Pendant of Life for 2000 pieces of gold. Yes. The Pendant of Life makes all of my troops immune to death spells. That's great. And now let's get another chest. Switch to Astra. Let's get the all. And let's scout to the northeast. You can see the ruins in which Medusas live. We can't afford the Medusas yet. Let's switch to Gwyneth. Get the gems. Get to Chandler. And erect defense. What do we need? Oh damn, I need the gold, but I can't build a marketplace to trade for gold because there's a limit of 1 building per turn. So let's get the gold that's south of the castle. Hope this works. Is it enough? Yeah, it's enough. Let's get the fenced meadow. Yeah. Now let's end the turn. We've just erected everything we needed within the first week. 6 creature dwellings, the well, the crystal garden, and the statue. Let's get the treasure chest. 5 pieces of gold, level up. Nikolai or mysticism, let's take mysticism, and let's get the dwarves. The dwarves join our forces. Let's get another alchemist shop. Even more mercury. As for Astra, let's send her after the gems in the dirt. And let's send Gwyneth to get even more gold near the castle. And some gems as well. And now let's go and visit the windmill. We get 2 units of mercury. That's a lot of mercury we're getting. Okay, next turn we'll search the campfire. Now let's go to Chandler and build... Oh, we can't build the red tower yet because we don't have enough money. So let's upgrade the cottage. Yay for upgrades. Now let's leave and end the turn. Now let's get some mercury with Natasha. And let's send her after the campfire near her. Let's switch to Astra. Get the gems. And send her to the southwest to get another campfire. And as for Gwyneth, let's send her to get the crystals. Taking this indirect path, she'll end up near the castle to get the rest of the gold. And in the castle itself, let's upgrade the archery range. And leave and end the turn. We've got movement! There's a yellow wizard there. She's called Mirini and she's got quite a sizable force. So, after searching the campfire, let's send Natasha north as soon as possible. Hoping that she won't get caught and killed. And now let's switch to Astra and get the other campfire. And now of course it's Gwyneth's turn to collect resources, so let's get 4 units of crystal and some gold. Now let's go to Chandler and upgrade the stone hedge. Wonderful. Now let's leave and end the turn and hope for the best. Yay! The wizard left. Okay, now with Gwyneth, let's collect the pile of gold. 700 pieces of gold, 800 pieces of gold, 600 pieces of gold, even more gold, another 600, and let's send her north. I guess. I'm not sure where to send her yet. Let's send her back to Chandler, perhaps. And as first, let's get the campfire, 600 pieces of gold and 6 units of ore. That's great. And now let's go to the treehouse and get some sprites. 23 of them, okay. Let's give them later to Natasha. And let's send Natasha to Chandler. And while there, let's go ahead and build the marketplace. And subsequently leave and end the turn. Okay, now let's send Gwyneth somewhere to do something useful. Like to the windmill to the north, to get some more resources. And let's send Astra to get the all to the northeast. And Natasha will stay in Chandler, back at which we're not going to build anything and we're going to end the turn. Why did we do so? Why didn't we build anything? Because we don't have enough gold for a red tower. Why didn't we do anything else? Because we don't want to waste gold on anything else than the red tower. And since it's almost the end of the week, let's trade for gold. Let's trade pretty much everything we have except what we need to build the red tower for the red tower. We need 20 units of mercury, 30 units of ore, and 10,000 pieces of gold. We're close to that. And after trading pretty much everything, we can now afford the red tower. It is ours, and we have officially managed to build the red tower before the end of the second week. Hooray for me. We don't have much gold left, but with what we have, let's recruit 5 grand elves. And let's of course move our heroines. Let's send Astra to the all. Let's send Gwyneth to the windmill. We get 2 units of crystal. That's great. Resources are very welcome at this point. Too bad she doesn't have a big enough army to fight the monsters defending the mine, so well, let's just send her north and let's end the turn. We see a green warlock to the north. Let's go to Chandler. And recruit a... Okay, we don't have enough gold to recruit a phoenix. How about some more grand elves? Yeah, that'll do. Now let's move the unupgraded dwarves into her army, leave Chandler, and send her to the gazebo since she doesn't have anything better to do. About bits of XP, level up wisdom, or archery and basic. Archery and basic, of course. Now I could just send her back to Chandler, but that would be a waste since if I mashed out the next turn I would have all the gold I need to recruit all the troops that are left, so let's send her to fight a pack of balls. Now let's go to Astra, let's get the ore. And let's learn a spell, let's go to Gwyneth and let's send her... Where should I send her? Let's send her east, it's safer there. After all, there's a warlock to the north and let's end the turn. We can see a wizard to the southeast, and it's a Wig of Condor. Let's go to Chandler. Recruit a single phoenix. And leave since we don't have any more gold left. Now let's switch to Astra. And let's check out the wizard to the south. It's Flint and he doesn't really have much of an army. Still, treading on the side of caution, let's send Astra north. Now let's switch to Gwyneth. Get the ore. Conquer the ore mine. And go west. Now switching to Natasha, getting a single phoenix from Chandler would help quite a lot in any fight I could get into. But let's not stall any further, let's attack the balls. Let's begin by casting a spell and it will be Bless on the Grand Elf. And from there on it's pretty straightforward. All of the balls charge at us. We attack some of them with the sprites, let's say the bottom ones. Then we attack with the bell dwarves. Then we move the regular dwarves. And slay some of the balls. The bell dwarves get attacked. Slay some more balls. We shoot at the balls. The balls block our elves. The elves finish off the balls. The sprites finish off another stack. And the fight's over. 330 points of experience, and we've lost just a single sprite. And taking advantage of the fact that we've just cleared the path to the east, let's send Natasha there to get a treasure chest. And now we can end the turn. The wizard conquers our alchemist shop, I dislike that quite a lot. Regardless, let's get the treasure chest, our specific speed, level up navigation or leadership, let's get leadership on basic, and let's send Natasha somewhere. Where should we send her? To get another treasure chest, of course. And now we can go to Chandler and try to recruit another phoenix. No way. Okay, let's go with some grand elves. And now let's switch to Gwyneth and send her west. And as you can see, we have a gold mine nearby. It's very enticing, but I'm not sure Natasha can handle lots of pikemen at this point. And let's send Astra to the windmill. And now we can end the turn yet again. That wizard is beginning to annoy me greatly. But there's not much I can do about it. Okay, let's get a chest of specific XP. No level up, okay. And let's switch to Astra, go to the windmill. We get 2 units of crystal. That's great. And now let's send Astra one step to the west. Switch to Gwyneth. I don't know what I should send her really. I mean, I would like to go to visit the second windmill to the south, but it's not very viable at this point since there's a wizard there, Flint. So let's send Natasha back to Chandler, since we can't leave Chandler undefended now, can we? Well, I mean we can, but we shouldn't. Let's get some more grand elves and upgrade that druid. Let's leave and end the turn, and hope for the best. Okay, the wizard Flint wisely decides not to attack Chandler, yippee. Okay, I'm a bit torn at this point. I can go back to Chandler, take the force from there, and then Chandler will be undefended, so yeah, I will have to either stick around or go and fight the wizard to the south. But I would really like to get the chest that's to the north, that's near the necropolis town. Meanwhile, I recruit some sprites and some... Okay, I can recruit sprites, there's no room for them. Anyway, I get some unicorns, And let's transfer Astra's dwarves to Natasha. And as such, Natasha gets 17 more bow dwarves and 15 more regular dwarves. And I might as well give her the 23 sprites that Astra has left over. And since safety is something I value highly, let's send Natasha to Chandler. And now we can end the turn. More annoying movement to the south. Let's go to Chandler. And get the army we just recruited. We have a single phoenix, some grand elves, a greater druid, and unicorns. But we have a lot of unupgraded dwarves that we cannot upgrade because we don't have the necessary gold. So let's split them up. And we still cannot upgrade them because upgrading them costs 100 pieces of gold per dwarf. Okay, so let's get the druids. And let's get the unupgraded dwarves instead of the upgraded dwarves. Let's get the unicorns. And as such, ditch the unupgraded dwarves and ditch the sprites. For the time. And now we have a sizable force. And the wizard is somewhere far to the south, so Chandler should be safe at least for a while. Moreover, now we can send Natasha north not just to get the chest, but to also conquer the necropolis town. And as for defense, we are going to send Astra back to Chandler. She's not going to have a lot of forces though, but enough to defend, and let's send Gwyneth north next to the windmill and send the turn. That damn annoying wizard, he now conquered our crystal mine. And there's a necromancer there, also. An orange one to boot. Let's get close to the chest, let's leave Gwyneth where she is. Let's get Astra inside, let's give her the sprites and give her the upgraded dwarves and recruit even more dwarves. I don't know, let's get a phoenix instead. Okay, now our castle is defended. And now we can end the turn. And we see some movement in a place where we don't see anything. That's peculiar. Okay, let's get the chest with Natasha. 500 plus 6 level up. Estates or luck. As much as I know that luck would be useful in battle, I need the gold to recruit stuff and I need it right now, so let's get estates. And let's fight the necropolis town. And as it usually is the case, let's begin by casting a spell. As it recently has been usual, let's cast Bless on the Grand Elves. Let's attack with the phoenixes and take out the vampires. They turn to dust. And now let's attack with the greater druids and target the zombies. Let's do the same with the Grand Elves. It is now time to charge with the unicorns. And go a little bit further. Ooh. Okay, the dwarves have high morale, let's move them 4 hexes ahead. And a new turn begins. You know what, this is a pretty simple solution to what annoys me greatly. Let's simply cast haste on the dwarves. You say obvious, I say inventive. And let's attack the skeletons with the phoenixes. Time for some more shooting with the greater druids. And now with the grand elves. And the zombies are gone. Let's charge even further with the unicorns. Damn, I hope that phoenix doesn't die, that would be unfortunate. I mean, those are weak creatures and all, but still. It's a lot of sustained damage. It has 30 HP left, but there's pretty much nothing left on the battlefield, so no worries. And we won 986 points of experience. And now the necropolis town is ours. The town is called Elquin. And it has basically nothing inside. We need 20 units of wood, 20 units of oil, and 5,000 pieces of gold to upgrade it to a castle. But let me tell you, it's worthwhile. Even if only for the reason that it gives me more income that way. And speaking of income, we are going to attack the gold mine soon. Well, the creatures guarding the gold mine. Anyway, let's recruit something, like 3 greater druids, because we don't have enough cash to recruit everything. Like I said, we need more income. Send a turn. You know, one thing that annoys me about this game is that it covers the minimap while it's the enemy's turn, and as such I see movement, but I have to recognize every damn piece of terrain to know where the movement is occurring. And yeah, it's the week of Badger, so let's attack the pikemen and get the gold mine with Natasha. But before we do that, let's visit the windmill. Since it's a new week, we get 2 units of mercury, that's great. And now let's move a little bit to the west and go to Chandler, and at Chandler let's try to recruit a phoenix. We only get a single one and we're out of gold already. So let's leave and move Astra north so that she may give the reinforcements to Natasha. Let's leave Gwyneth where she is. Let's switch to Natasha herself. And let's send her to the southwest so that she may get the reinforcements using her own movement points. She gets 2 more phoenixes. And I give her the battle dwarves instead of the regular dwarves. I give her 3 greater druids. And I can't give her the sprites since she doesn't have room for any. So the unupgraded dwarves and the sprites are left with Astra. And it's not a big deal. And yeah, let's send Gwyneth to get +1 to attack since it's better than leaving her just hanging about the windmill, you know. And now we can end the turn. Movement, 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 yeah. The necromancers are dangerously close to the castle of Chandler. So let's send Astra there. I know she doesn't have a really powerful army, but she has enough dwarves and sprites to hold off most attacks. And we are going to attack lots of pikemen to take over the gold mine. We begin by casting a spell, and it's customarily blessed, but... yeah, but this time we're going to cast it on the phoenixes. And let's begin by attacking the uppermost pikemen. Okay, we get rid of 10 of them. The druids cast a fireball, the grand elves shoot twice. We move the unicorns forward. 1 stack falls, and now we move the battle dwarves. The phoenix gets stabbed. Once again, none of them fall. Let's line them up. And we get rid of both stacks at once for 180 points of experience. Okay. Level up Wisdom or Eagle Eye? Wisdom on Advanced, of course. And we get the gold mine. 1,000 more pieces of gold per day. Now let's move Natasha to the mercenary camp to get +1 to attack for her as well. And we move Gwyneth to the... okay, we've visited already. Let's not bully the guy so much. And we recruit another phoenix. And a single more battle dwarf. And now we can end the turn. We see a single yellow wizard to the southeast. And 2 necromancers to the south. Okay, let's visit the mercenary camp. The mercenaries welcome Natasha and invite her to train with them, and as such she gains +1 to attack. Now we'll send her west to battle the peasants and gain control of the silver mine, but first we'll send Gwyneth to the witch's hut to see what skill it gives. Now I can finally get rid of the peasants. They run away, let's not pursue them. And I don't actually need Natasha to gain control of the silver mine, and might as well be done with Gwyneth. So let's attack the centaurs, let's not pursue them. And let's get the treasure chest. 1500 points of XP, level up ballistics or scouting. Let's go with ballistics. No more movement points. So we can switch to Astra and send her to Chandler. Now let's give her the phoenix and upgrade some of her dwarves. Let's say 25 of them. Okay, now she has 26 upgraded dwarves, ready to be transferred to Natasha's forces. Send the turn. As you can see, a red warlock approaches the northern pass, and there's a lot of movement to the south as well. Okay, so let's finally check out what skill the witch's hut gives. Pathfinding! Now that's very nice, and combined with logistics, it makes your heroes insanely fast and any terrain. Okay, now let's send Gwyneth to the vicinity of the windmill. And Natasha to the south to get the reinforcements that Astra has gathered and is currently upgrading at Chandler. So let's upgrade some more. Let's get a phoenix first. And then upgrade 12 dwarves. Okay, we only have 50 pieces of gold. Time to leave. And end the turn. As you can see, the warlock has gotten alarmingly close to the town of Elquin. Fortunately, we do have forces to handle such situations. As such, Natasha will reach Alamar within 2 turns. And even though her army is formidable as it is, and quite capable of handling Alamar's forces, we might use the occasion to bolster her army even further with what we have already recruited at Chandler and what we will recruit this turn. And of course she will be handed those forces by Astra. As such, let us find a suitable location for the exchange. Let's move Astra a bit. And now let's move Natasha. And let the reinforcing begin. 3 phoenixes, 2 unicorns, and 38 battle dwarves. Now we can safely send Astra back to Chandler, and Natasha back on her way to reach Alamar and defeat him. Back at Elquin we can... Okay, it is pointless to recruit just 2 skeletons to defend a city which doesn't even have walls. Never mind towers. So yeah, we'll let him have it for the time being. And in this turn we will retake it right after defeating Alamar himself. Laughable. That's what this force is. Also dead. 605 points of experience. And Alamar is gone, but we'll have to wait until next turn to retake our wonderful town of Elquin. Meanwhile, back at Chandler, let's recruit the last Phoenix and 2 unicorns. And that's it, we have literally 0 pieces of gold. But we can get some sulfur with Gwyneth and send her a bit further north, just to see what's there. To the south, Roxana awaits with plenty low tier units from many different castles. Let's end the turn. As you can see, the enemy movement is pretty erratic, but it's more away than towards us, which is a pretty good thing. And now let's retake the town of Elquin. A single Hydra and 23 skeletons, oh joy. That's better. 667 points of experience for Natasha. And Elquin is ours once again. Surprisingly, our gold mine hasn't been taken over yet. Now, when speaking of retaking mines, we should send Natasha south to do just that, and of course to scare away the enemy heroes. As for Gwyneth, let her assimilate the Bald Dwarves into her army, and gather both the resources and the artifacts nearby. Meanwhile, back at Chandler, let's go ahead and recruit 4 unicorns, and leave since we don't have much more gold left. Oh well, we'll recruit the rest of the army next turn. The yellow and orange heroes are annoying as usual. And it's the week of plague. God damn it. Okay, let's see what we got. Well, as you might have noticed, all of the population that was left unrecruited has been halved. Okay, let's get the artifact and resources. You found the humble dwelling of a withered hermit. The hermit tells you that he is willing to give the endless purse of gold to the first wise person he meets. Okay, I find that highly offensive to Gwyneth. Let's get the... For creating the observation artifact, unfortunately it's guarded by a Crusader. No, I do not want to fight the Crusader with Gwyneth. Okay, so we will send her north to get even more Bald Dwarves, and the artifacts will be retrieved by another hero, most likely Natasha. We don't want to fight the halflings, but we do want to get pathfinding, so we will visit the witch's hut. And yeah, I know that means going north, and therefore not going south to retake the mines and get rid of the enemy heroes, but in the long run, pathfinding will pay itself off, and I will get places faster. Meanwhile, let's get the remainder of reinforcements for Master Natasha. 4 greater druids, 1 phoenix, 8 unicorns, and that shall be it. Now let's send Natasha on her way to the witch's hut and end the turn. Green player's turn, red player's turn, yellow player's turn, orange player's turn. Finally my turn, let's get to the witch's hut. You approach the hut and observe a witch inside studying an ancient tomb and pathfinding. As you approach, she turns and focuses her one glass eye on you. You already know everything you have to learn, the witch screeches. Now get out of my house! Okay, we have as many skills as we can get, which means going north was really pointless. But since we're already here, we might as well get the 2 artifacts that Gwyneth couldn't get. And since Natasha might just as well get Baldur's to join her army, we can send Gwyneth to conquer the Sulphur Mine, and Astra will of course go back to Chandler and recruit what forces are left after being decimated by the plague. And that pretty much boils down to a single greater druid and 3 grand elves, but it gives us a chance to upgrade some of the dwarves we have. To be precise, 16 of them, into Bald Dwarves. And now we have only 50 pieces of gold, so let's send Natasha north. And after doing so, let's end the turn. Okay, I sense danger. There's a red warlock to the north of Elquin. Makes me happy I sent Natasha north. Now Rathmond has quite an army, but fortunately I'm close enough to stem any damage he could inflict. Now let's get the Sulphur Mine with Gwyneth. It's mine. And let's go visit the windmill next turn. Now back at Chandler. Let's upgrade some more dwarves. And now all of them are upgraded. We have 35 battle dwarves and 14 more to recruit, so we will recruit 3 more. We have 0 pieces of gold. Now it's end the turn. That coward. Okay, fine, I might as well chase him, right? I was going north anyway. To a gazebo. 1,000 points of experience. And a level up! Archery Advanced or Wisdom and Expert? Archery Advanced. Now going back to Gwyneth, let's visit the windmill. And we get 2 units of mercury. That's great, it's very useful for the sorceresses. And now let's go visit Chandler. And recruit the 11 dwarves that are left. Okay, let's leave a single dwarf there because we don't have enough gold. Yeah, there's not much more I can do since I want to leave Astra inside Chandler, so let's end the turn. Okay, that's great. The enemy heroes to the south are screwing around with my mines, exchanging the ownership as they see fit, and there's not much I can do about it. Since Astra only has enough forces to defend Chandler, and I don't want to risk her anyway, so she's stuck there. Gwyneth is going to scout north, and Natasha is chasing Rathmond. Where the hell is he? Is he around here? Yeah, that's Rathmond. Let's finally go and get him. Let's end the turn. You know, if it wasn't the week of the plague, I would give the new crews to Astra and tell south to get rid of those pesky heroes there, and reconquer the mines with either Gwyneth or some new hero. In the meantime, Natasha would still have a sizable enough force to take on Rathmond, and venture further to siege enemy castles. If only. Okay, let's go ahead and cast Haste on the Grand Elves. And move in with the Phoenixes. Block the Centaurs. And get rid of the Gargoyles. Now let's shoot at the Halflings, taking them out in one shot. We have high morale, so let's shoot at the balls as well. They do have tough hides. But not tough enough for our Phoenixes. The balls are down, okay. We also got rid of the Griffins, and only the Centaurs are left. Not for long. And the Centaurs go down. We receive 1,284 points of experience. And we've lost absolutely nothing. Okay, now let's switch to Gwyneth and scout a little bit further to the north. It's time to venture into the rough but beautiful snowy terrain. And now let's go back to Natasha, visit the water wheel. Receive absolutely nothing and go further west. And now we can end the turn. Since you know I want to leave Astra where she is, back at Chandler. There's an alarming amount of pretty weak heroes to the south. I think Astra can hold this. Regardless, let's not mosey around too much. Let's get the dwarves with Gwyneth. They join my forces. Now let's get the battle dwarves next turn. Let's switch to Natasha. And send her for what we came here for, to get the artifacts. And now we can end the turn. And whoa. Okay, that's way too close to Elquin. How did that wizard get there without me noticing? Yeah, it's the week of the... It's the week of the it's a new week! That actually gives me an idea. Okay, let's send Natasha on her way towards the artifacts. Astra is pretty close and Flint has a pretty weak army except that pack of Medusas. But it's a new week, so we can recruit 3 new Phoenixes, 5 new Greater Druids, 6 more Grand Elves, and 4 new Unicorns to replace the sprites. Okay, we can't afford any more dwarves, but that doesn't matter. Let's rearrange the units a bit. Leave Chandler. And now we can send Astra northeast to battle Flint and to retake elquin. Although unfortunately that means that Roxana is free to conquer Chandler, and there's pretty much nothing I can do about it at this point. Yeah, some battle dwarves join Gwyneth's forces, and I have to end the turn. We've just lost elquin. More yellow wizards coming from the south, and Chandler is currently under attack by Roxana's forces. 2 lightning bolts and this battle is over. Sunscreen. That's actually good news. Okay, the halflings go down. Damn guys, we might actually have a shot at this. Okay, what to attack? Let's send the sprites after the mutant zombies, since it's the most powerful unit on the battlefield at this point. 5 of them go down. The mummies get rid of 7 of our sprites. 10 will get killed, 7 will get killed. Let's move the peasants a bit. The walls are still intact. Okay, bloodless, that's great. That's not an offensive spell. It's simply a buff. Okay, the enemy sprites go down, that's great. We get rid of 2 more mutant zombies. We get rid of the mummies completely. Okay, 4 mutant zombies and some skeletons left. The walls are still intact. Okay, the skeletons get hurt. Let's send the sprites somewhere safe. If Roxana is not going to cast offensive spells, then I am going to take absolutely no damage. Now that's what I call good masonry. 6 more skeletons go down. Let's just wait. Okay, a single section of the walls has been damaged. Time for plan B. Let's move the sprites down. Let's move the peasants down as well. Yeah, ballista, I know. Another section goes down. Yeah, I know, eventually the catapult is going to destroy the ballista. But this is not going to happen before I win this battle. Send the spies to a corner. The mutant zombies attack the peasants get rid of a single mutant zombie. 3 more left. Make that 2. Then this is going nicely. Okay, the peasants are dead. Indeed. Only 9 more skeletons left. And 2 mutant zombies. Shambling about. In the general direction of the sprites. Okay, the mutant zombies go down. Time to attack the skeletons head on. And the skeletons are down. We've won the battle. A glorious victory indeed. I've just held the castle with sprites and peasants. Okay, let's get the artifacts. In your travels, you find a leather purse filled with gold that once belonged to a great warrior king who had the ability to transform any inanimate object into gold. Yeah, I might have heard of him once. And let's get the wood. For clearing you observe an ancient artifact that is guarded by a crusader. Forgive me, noble warrior, but you appear to be possessing something I desire. And we've won the battle, 65 points of experience. And we get the artifact. Victorious, we take our prize, the endless cord of wood. And now is the time to receive more bell dwarfs from Gwyneth. She doesn't have a use for them anyway. And while we're at it, let's give her the economical artifacts, that is the endless cord of wood and the endless purse of gold. And let's send Gwyneth south. While Natasha will continue on her way, will venture further east and conquer any castles she finds. As you can see, Mandagol has quite a sizable force, not a force that could threaten Astras, but a force that will no doubt take Chandler if we go to retake Elquin, which we are going to do. Now this means that we will lose Chandler temporarily, which I am prepared for. Otherwise, Mandagol might just turn around and go back south, while Elquin would still remain in the hands of the enemy. This is not what I want. Definitely not. So we just retook Elquin and received 764 points of experience. And Astra is close to Flint, whom she might fight the following turn. Meanwhile, let's give Gwyneth directions to the nearby crystal mine, go to Elquin, and let's switch to Chandler. As you probably know, it takes 20 units of wood, 20 units of oil, and 5,000 pieces of gold to upgrade a town to a castle. And while I do have the ore and the wood, I don't have enough gold, so I'm going to trade some of the wood and some of the ore for the gold that I need. I'll probably be also forced to trade some more resources, so let's go with the crystals. And while we're at it, let's trade also all of our sulfur. Now we most definitely have enough resources, so let's upgrade Elquin to a castle. It now generates more gold, and we will be able to erect additional structures there, like the graveyard, which we will probably erect next turn. Meanwhile, we have ended this one, and we're just waiting to see the inevitable happen. It is time for the siege, during which Chandler will inevitably fall. I'm just left with 2 sprites in my first turn. Let's try to take at least a single halfling down with us. And we actually do manage to take down a single halfling before the sprites inevitably fall. The castle is lost. But fear not. As soon as we send Gwyneth somewhere useful, like to visit the water wheel, and move Natasha east, visiting the Tree of Knowledge on her way. What does it want? It wants 2,000 pieces of gold, so be it. Let's bury it under its roots. Navigational logistics are advanced, certainly. Now let's head east. Back at our lush green land, let's go to Elquin and let's erect a... Okay, we can't build a graveyard because we just spent too much gold on Tree of Knowledge, so let's build a well at the very least. And now we can leave. And let's assess the situation. We have Flint nearby, whom we can attack. He has quite a weak army. Mandegol is by Chandler, that's pretty far. And Orlana is a bit further than Flint. So let's start by attacking Flint. And we'll go from there. Now let's cast a spell, let's bless the phoenixes. And go ahead and attack the Medusas. Even though they are powerful, all of our phoenixes survive the counterattack. The boss have low morale, and now let's just fire the Medusas with everything we have. Let's cautiously charge with the unicorns. We'll suffer some damage. The druids get hit. The dwarves kill the sprites. The first phoenix falls. Well, too bad. Only 3 Medusas left though. A single Medusa left. Okay, let's finish off the Medusas. And now it's time for the balls. And they go down. 1,058 points of experience. And a glorious victory indeed. Level up! Pathfinding or mysticism. Let's go with pathfinding, of course. Movement for rough terrain is everything. And let's chase after the Lana and end the turn. Okay. I forgot this guy. Regardless, I am not sending Natasha back. She's continuing on her way east. Astra will have to handle the situation accordingly. She has the troops and the experience to do it. I hope. Okay, we get 1,000 pieces of gold from the water wheel. That's nice. And let's retake the crystal mine finally. Okay, Mr. Warlock, who are you? Oh, it's Castor, and he has a pretty paltry army. So the only powerful hero around is Mandegol. The Orlana has a pretty medium-sized force, and Castor's forces are simply pitiful. So let's build a graveyard, recruit 6 zombies. No skeletons left, let's leave. And... yeah, let's send Astra after Castor. Why not attack Mandegol, you ask? Why not retake the castle of Chandler? Well, that's simple, because Natasha is taking care of the northern route. That means that the enemy troops can only get through the southern pass. And that means that if I take care of all the troops that are to the north, and Natasha doesn't let anyone slip by, that means that Astra can clear the heroes one by one going south, and then she can even get more forces once she finally retakes Chandler, and go ahead and conquer the towns that she encounters to the south. Because, you know, the alternative would be to head straight south to Chandler, retake it, allow Castor to retake Elquin, and then head to Elquin to retake it from Castor, and meanwhile encounter some random hero that appears to the south, goes to Chandler, takes it over once again, and the cycle continues. So why not stop it now? Well, I'm about to. And as I talk my way through this battle, we are only left with the gargoyles on the enemy's side. Moreover, they are blind, so I am free to do whatever the hell I want to them. And I want to attack them with the Waldorfs. And now I can't attack them with the Phoenixes, or else I'll probably hurt some of my units. Well, there was one spot where I could attack with my Phoenixes. Yeah, I know, I missed that. It's easier now though. And the gargoyles go down. We lose a bit of our shooters, too bad. 1,955 points of experience, and the ammo card goes to Astra. Ballistics or logistics? Logistics, most definitely. Movement points for the win. And now let's head south and attack Mandigo. He's not even trying to get away. Okay, and after ending the turn, let's go ahead and start by attacking him. See if Astra can actually do this. Okay, let's begin by blessing the Phoenixes, as usual. And let's attack the Cavaliers. This is what I call a good start. Oh, and the Baldwars resist a spell. And the Grand Elves get high morale. This is a perfect storm. Let's charge with the Unicorns. Three Grand Elves go down, too bad. Okay, let's attack with the Baldwars. And we take down 3 rocks. Okay, the Grand Elves completely go down. So let's block the Halflings and attack the balls. The balls are down. Let's charge at the rocks with the Unicorns. The rocks are blind. False sprites attempt to attack my 2 Phoenixes. Let's get rid of the rocks. And let's get rid of the Halflings. Now let's charge with the Unicorns once again. High morale! Okay, you're not getting away this time. The sprites go down and the battle is won. 1,068 points of experience. Only 5 Grand Elves lost. Level up Wisdom or Mysticism? Wisdom on Advanced. Now should we attack Chandler or Darlana? Let's go ahead and attack Darlana. Okay, and let's start by casting Bless on the Phoenixes, as we usually do. And let's attack the Medusas. Keep your fingers crossed. 2 of them go down, and our Phoenixes only take 7 points of damage. Yeah, the Unicorns die. Too bad, we are only left with the Dwarves and 2 Phoenixes. That's a bit worrying. A tiny bit. Okay, our Phoenixes turn to stone. Let's kill them. Okay, everything's fine now. Let's get rid of the mummies, I guess. Okay, 1 mummy left. Lucky retaliation, 9 points of damage. Medusas are down, we've got this. Okay, and she runs away. That's fine, that's totally fine. Okay, now Astra only has to retake Chandler, and for those of you who have any knowledge in the realm of logics, that's not a sufficient requirement, that's a necessary one. And let's send Natasha further east. The paths diverge. Let's go to the Shiner's first circle and learn the spell Stone Skin. Let's continue further. That's Senji. Okay, let's go further north. Yeah, there's another castle there, I can see it. Back at Elquin, let's go ahead and erect something. And since it's usually a good choice of a first building, let's go ahead and finally build the statue there. Yeah, I know it's late, let's end the turn. And now let's go north. And let's attack Alamar. As you can most likely guess by now, I am going to start by casting a spell, and while damage protection is a fun thing, I am going to bless the Phoenixes, since dealing a lot of damage and getting rid of enemy units is a lot more effective way than defensive spells to prevent damage being dealt to us. I need to change that formation as soon as possible. Okay, let's move the druids out of the way so they cannot be blocked together with the high elves. And let's shoot at the gargoyles. 5 of them go down. Should I stab them or should I move away? Oh wait, let's stab them. 1 of them goes down. Not a particularly good choice. Stack them with the unicorns. Yeah, they go down. Single druid goes down. Let's go forward with the battle dwarves. Let's go forward again and not reach the moat. Do you feel lucky? Do ya, Griffin? Okay, time to get rid of the Hydras. Yay. Time to attack the Griffins. 3 left. Let's stab them. Still 3 left. The unicorns take care of them. Okay. Only the centaurs left. Not anymore. 1,990 points of experience. And only losses and shooters. Level up! Navigational mysticism. Let's take mysticism out of Vestin and let's visit our new castle, which is called Winterkill. That's such a mildly disturbing name. Okay, there's not much we can do around here, so let's see what we can recruit. Only a single centaur. Fine, so be it. A single centaur recruited. And my formation has been fixed, finally. Now let's go and attack Basenji with Natasha. As for Astra, let's finally take Chandler. Okay, this is going to be easy. Let's go ahead and bless the phoenixes. And attack the sprites. All of them go down! Okay, only some Baldwars left. And the Baldwars go down. 770 points of experience. No losses. Level up Wisdom, all Ballistics Wisdom and Expert of course. And now Chandler is once again ours. Nothing to recruit here. It's day 6, we'll wait 2 days. And in order to raise the morale amongst the castle's defenders, let's build a tavern. And see the rumor, the blue player has the most powerful forces. That's reassuring. Okay, let's leave. Let's go to Elquin and see what we can build. We can't erect a tavern because we don't have enough resources, or to be precise, but we can erect a skull pile, and we shall do so. And now we can leave. Switch to Gwyneth and send her further east. Okay, now we can add the Baldwars into her army. Search the campfire, find full 100 pieces of gold and Forin's War, and next turn we'll get the chest. And since we don't really want to move Astra before she gets reinforcements, it's in the turn. And now we can attack Castor and Basenji with Natasha. Let's start by casting. Oh, we can cast some more spells. Okay, let's cast Lightning Bolt and the leeches. And the leeches go down. Yeah, I know I've learned some new spells. Just pause and check the spellbook, okay? I don't want to check every mage kill I come across. Either way, we're going through this army like a hot knife through butter. And of course the spells are cast on all Baldwars and are resisted. Which is one of the awesome things about having Baldwars in your army, in large numbers. Let's finish the orcs. 1,666 points of experience, and a single grander lost. Level up Wisdom or Mysticism. Mysticism on Expert. And let's visit Basenji. What new spells we have here? Slow, Bless, and Dispel Magic. Okay. Can we build here? Is there any point in building anything? Or can we just leave? And search for a different place to conquer. As you can see, there's a warlock there. He's out there in the wild. Let's see if we can sneak up on him and eliminate him. Silently and efficiently. Hey, there's 4 bone dragons to recruit. What do you know? This castle may yet be defended. And let's recruit a hero. Let's recruit Thundax. He's going to have a very mixed army, but what the hell. After all, he's only there to scare the lesser heroes away. And we see Wilfrey to the southeast of Chandler. Let's go to Gwyneth and get the gold from the chest. She doesn't need experience, she's a tertiary hero for crying out loud. Don't feel bad for her. I mean, come on. Okay, and let's go to Elquin and upgrade the graveyard. We need more ore, damn it! But to get more ore, we need to reconquer the mines to the south, and for that we need to damn those warlocks! It's a week of the eagle. Where should I go? Who should I kill? Let's kill Crodo. Since he obviously is threatening Winterkill. And we cannot let such a nice named castle fall into the wrong hands, now can we? Let's get rid of the leeches. Let's attack the hydras. He's not running away, that's a good sign. And as you can see, my new formation is immediately paying off. Why, you ask? Because my druids can now take out the centaurs. And my elves are free to do whatever they want, and they will move out of the way and let the unicorns finish the gargoyles. No losses, 875 points of experience gained for Natasha. And Crodo is out of the picture. Where should I send her? East or south? East or south? I haven't scouted either way. So let's send Fandax to the east, so he will scout. And put himself in danger. And Natasha will go south and conquer anything she encounters. Okay, we get a sawmill. And Gwyneth will also scout east. And now let's go to Elquin and erect the pyramid. And before we even consider recruiting mummies, let's go to Chandler, recruit 3 phoenixes, 5 greater druids, 4 unicorns, and a single grand elf. Which just goes to show how bad of an idea it would be to simply recruit the mummies and leave Astra without the additional reinforcements she so desperately needs. Yeah, we'll soon send her south, don't worry. Meanwhile, let's send Fandax east. We see a sulfur mine. Does that mean there's a castle nearby? Perhaps. Though not necessarily. Let's move Gwyneth a bit closer to Natasha. Okay, should I move west or east now? West or east? Oh, Agal. Hey, Agal. Do we know each other? Have I fought you before? Never mind. Let's take care of the griffins. Let's go ahead and kill the hydras. Yeah, that's terrific. Blinding the battle dwarfs, it's a great move. Okay, let's shoot at the centaurs. Move a bit away, so that the unicorns can get rid of the gargoyles. 835 points of experience, no losses. Agal defeated. The red player has been vanquished! Wow, that was a more important battle than I thought. Okay, so now there's only dudes wielding yellow and orange banners, flags, whatever's. And since we want to get rid of them quickly, let's recruit another hero. And just for the kicks, let's recruit Sarakin, our good buddy from Mission 1. And since we do not want to give him bone dragons, let's just send him to conquer some mines or something. And now we can go to Chandler, recruit everything that's left, which means basically 8 battle dwarfs and 5 grand elves. Let's give them to Astra. And now she can move out. Go south and either retake mines or battle heroes or whatever. What is there to do? Screw it, let's simply move her south. She'll take care of anything that will be coming. And let's recruit a new hero that will take care of the mines. So, okay, never mind. We'll recruit a new hero next turn. He will conquer the mines while Astra will take care of the enemy forces. Okay, we get a new sulfur mine with Fandax. Let's visit the lean-to next turn. And let's send Gwyneth to the southwest to scout a bit further. And now we can switch to Sarakin. Okay, this mine's already conquered, so let's send him south to scout some more, I guess. Okay, and as for Natasha, let's go a bit to the southwest. Icy mountains, icy mines. Okay, I see an observation tower. This will be our next point of interest. Okay, let's Balmirini with Astra. To be perfectly honest, that's somewhat of a challenge for her. But I believe in her abilities. In other words, my own. Let's bless the phoenixes and attack the champions. Okay, that's always a nice start. Damn you! Okay, our unicorns are down, no biggie. We've already gotten rid of 3 enemy stacks. And at this point, if anything can hurt me, it's going to be those pikemen. Getting rid of a single phoenix, I guess. Ah, damn you! Okay, a single phoenix falls. Let's attack them regardless. Don't run away, don't run away, don't run away! Okay, another phoenix falls. Damn you, okay. 2 phoenixes fall. And 4 unicorns as well. 750 points of experience. And let's go further south. Okay. Now let's go to Basenji, I guess. Recruit the 3 bone dragons. We can't upgrade the mausoleum because we need the 2nd level of the mage guild, and the 2nd level of the mage guild requires Malgames. Let's recruit some mutant zombies and some skeletons, and let's not recruit the leeches until we get the upgrades and done. Okay, now let's see the observation tower, which will enable us to see the distant lands. Yep. Ah, yes, the distant lands. We see Lakeside and Ranlu. And since Natasha doesn't have any more movement points, let's use Astra and move her southeast. And we see a new castle. It's called Baywatch, which we shall conquer expeditiously. And now let's use Lukanev and get the gem mine with her. And send her to another gem mine, so that we can get gems to get the 2nd level of the mage guild, so that we can upgrade the mausoleum, so that we can get the archleeches, so I don't know. The lean-to was empty. Let's send Fandax to the south, and let's switch to Sarkin and send him further south to get the okay, let's not send him New Dalana, let's send him west. I want the crystal mine. The crystal mine's ours. Great. Okay, what now? Now what was I thinking about? Ah, yeah, resources. And since we have quite a lot of resources, but not always the right ones, let's build a marketplace at Basenji. And let's build a marketplace at Elquin as well. Let's see now. Winterkill also could use a marketplace. We already have one in Chandler. Okay, that's it. We have a lot of marketplaces. And we obviously can't build anything more. Let's end the turn. I've got movement. And it ain't my motion tracker. That's a ballsy wizard. Okay. Let's go ahead and attack Lakeside. Which, by the way, is the most moronic name I have ever heard of for a town located in the middle of a goddamn desert. And you can tell it's a desert because there are cacti there. And as we all know, cacti are what separates deserts from non-deserts. Meanwhile, we're killing everything that moves. Well, not really. It doesn't have a chance to move, but it would move if we let it live, which is why we're killing it. And for our efforts, we received 975 points of experience. And Lakeside it does. Let's venture inside. Not much going on in here, I guess. Let's build the statue. Not the marketplace, don't get confused, the statue is the first thing you build. Anywhere. And let's get the gold mine soon after. As for Astra, Baywatch, Wilfred, Baywatch, Wilfred. Let's attack Baywatch first. Damn those fortifications. Okay, let's go ahead and bless the phoenixes. Run them inside. Attack the swordsman. Ouch. Let's fire the swordsman. Fire the swordsman once again. Okay, this isn't helping. Let's get rid of the archers. Oh my. Okay, our forces are dwindling, but we still have a lot of Baldwars. The pikemen go down. Oh no! Oh come on! Leave my Finai alone, damn it! Okay, I need to heal them. There are currently 2 of them, and the wounded one has 36 hit points. After being healed by the kill spell, it now has 51 hit points. That's great! Hang in there, my little blazing avians. Okay, the druids go down. And as you can clearly see, the elves will go down soon after. 1 phoenix goes down. And the dwarves finally have a chance to get inside. I mean, they have to go the long way around. They will probably spend at least 2 turns trying to get there. Okay, the elves went down. Let's get the dwarves around. Let's get the dwarves to the moat. My phoenixes go down. Okay, don't panic. Let's cast haste on the Baldwars. That's probably the best and smartest thing I've done in this whole game. Okay, I can do this. I have lots of dwarves. Okay, the swordsman are down. I can get inside and get rid of the peasants. Peasants go down. Stab me, stab me. Yes! The rangers go down. 1,160 points of experience for Astra. Huge losses. Estates of pathfinding. Pathfinding. Screw the gold, I need the speed. Let's get to Baywatch and see what's inside. Okay, we can get 4 rangers, that's great. We can build a marketplace and that's it. Not very amusing. Okay, it would be only natural to send Astra back to Chandler and to give her more reinforcements, but there's no reinforcements waiting for her in Chandler, so what the hell do I do now? I'm afraid I'll have to go around, and that basically means sacrificing Baywatch, yeah, I know. Okay, let's move Gwyneth and get the Gem Mine, let's get the Old Mine. Let's move Fandax to the southeast, scout a bit more. Now let's move him south. Let's move Sarakin to, I don't know, to join Gwyneth. There's one thing I do know though, and that is that I want Arc Leeches. And to get Arc Leeches I need the Mage Guild of the 2nd level to upgrade the Mausoleum. And as such I need the gems, and let's trade for those gems at the marketplaces I so conveniently erected a few turns ago. Oh, the last turn, I can't remember really. Okay, we also need one more unit of ore. Okay, that should be sufficient. Yes! The Mage Guild of the 2nd level, and we get Lightning Bolt, Steel Skin and the artifacts. Let us end the turn. During the next one, we shall have the upgraded Mausoleum, I think, if we don't need more resources to build it, I guess. Yeah, Baywatch Falls, a lot of mines are already taken. There's so much stuff going on. And the minimap is so damn small. Okay, now do I move Natasha back? Go north and take care of those heroes, or do I move her further south and east to conquer more towns? For the time being, let's simply check the water wheel and find out it's been used already, and let's send Astra north. Let's get the Old Mine with Gwyneth, which also sends her to a safe place. Safe being near Natasha. Let's send Fandax to the south and around the water wheel. He's relatively safe here, and let's send Sarakin also to the vicinity of Natasha, so he can feel safer. Let's get the gold mine, 1,000 more pieces of gold per day. To Night Shadow? Or to kill the heroes to the north? I guess I'll go to Night Shadow. Then again... No, damn it! I can't let my future Arc Leeches fall into the enemy hands, and besides I have a lot of bone dragons that I should keep safe for the time being, since they may be useful. I mean, they are useful in the right hands. Let's recruit some rocks, and some halflings and some balls. Back at Lakeside. Okay, let's skip those, the underballs. Okay, back at Elquin, I cannot get the Mausoleum because I guess I need dimensions, so let's do the Thieves Guild. Let's upgrade the zombies to better zombies, let's recruit some of the zombies, let's recruit some skeletons, and let's get some... No, let's not get the unupgraded mummies, they're unupgraded, let's upgrade the pyramid first. And let's get, yeah, 4 hydras, and 19 centaurs, and 8 galgos, and yeah, I can't build a maze, and we also have 6 griffins. And there's nothing more left to recruit, so we can leave Waterkill, go to Chandler. There's nothing to recruit because it isn't the next weekend. Let's end the turn. Jesus. That's like input overflow. Oof da, I would say. Oof da. Oh shit. Yeah, as you can see, the yellow necromancer is heading straight for Chandler. Yeah, I know she has a name, she's named Roxana. And she's going to get there before Astra reaches it. And before there can be reinforcements there to defend Chandler before Astra gets there. Back at Lakeside, let's build the foundry so I can build the Avid Tower at a later date. Yeah, let's scout with Fandax to the south. Further south, even further south. Let's go to Natasha and kill Vesper. Next turn. Switch to Astra and figure out what the hell am I supposed to do. There is a chance this might work, although a slim one. Let's move Gwyneth to the wagon is empty unfortunately. No heroes left to move, I guess. Can I build anything? Oh shit, that Lana is way too close to Basenji. Is there anything left to recruit here? Yeah, 4 leeches. Unupgraded. 4 unupgraded leeches are better than 0 upgraded leeches. Trust me on this one. Simple math. Regardless, what do I need to upgrade the leech? This is going to be so embarrassing. Yeah, I know, in hindsight. Yeah. I need 5 units of ore, 5 units of crystal, and 3000 pieces of gold. So what do? I first recruit the leeches, then upgrade the mausoleum, then upgrade the leeches. Yeah, I know, guys. I got confused, okay? And let's recruit Falaga, because we obviously need a hero to defend this town, because having a hero is better than not having a hero. That's a smart choice, right? I've made a smart choice once in this gameplay, besides casting haste on dwarves. Damn it! Heroes everywhere! In all the colors imaginable! It's a new week, thankfully. Okay, it's the week of the rabbit. Again. I have a slight feeling of deja vu. Okay, we can conquer this town. And by this town, I mean the castle of Chandler. This is going to be pretty humiliating. But I can do this. Let's cast haste on the Baldwars again. Let's venture into the moat. And get hit by the towers, which I built with my own hands. Let's venture into the moat into another sector. Get hit by the golems. Hit the golems. Hit the golems again. Get rid of the golems. Kill the damn walking dead. And finally retake Chandler. 720 points of experience. 9 dwarves down. Navigation estates. Estates, I need the gold. Now let's recruit 3 phoenixes. Yeah. And let's get 4 unicorns. And 5 critted druids. And 2 grand elves. Okay, that's sufficient. No, let's not move out. I will kill Roxana later. Let's free from yeah, that's pretty much an overkill. Let's move Sarakin inside and hope for the best. We cannot build the Ivory Tower because we cannot afford it, because we cannot afford pretty much anything. Yeah, we got 4 halflings. Hooray for us. Okay, let's not get too sidetracked. What did I move Natasha north for? To get rid of Vesper, and that's just what I'm going to do. Let's start by casting Lightning Bolt on the druids. And now let's get rid of the gargoyles and Black Dissenters at the same time. Oh, Disrupting Ray. That really hurt. Let's get rid of the Minotaurs. At this point, Natasha has so few druids and so few grand elves, I can pretty much shoot at anything, it doesn't really matter. The real damage dealers are the phoenixes. Oh, great! A single phoenix falls! As I was saying, the real damage dealers are, as usual, the phoenixes and the Baldwars. Now please note that if I don't cast haste, the Baldwars usually don't reach anything useful on the battlefield, so... Yeah, that's great, the unicorns get lightning bolts, so I lose 3 of them, and I gain 645 points of experience. That's per ran. I get wisdom and expert instead of navigation, and we can fight the Lana soon enough. Is that worth it though? Well, I guess she's near enough. Okay. Let's run away with Gwyneth. Perhaps I can save her, then... Oh yeah, let's scout with Fandaxilo. Let's get the old mine. And let's move south. And now we can end the turn. Lakeside is under attack, predictably enough. We might just hold this. Let's go ahead and cast Bless on the halflings. Well, that was useful. Okay, plan B. Nothing moves outside the castle walls. Perhaps the castle towers will take out at least a single Hydra. Before the lightning bolt takes out all of my units. Yeah, I know I could simply attack with the Hydras or the Minotaurs with what I have and hope to take out at least a single unit, but let's be realistic here. A single retaliation attack would wipe out whatever I would attack with, and wouldn't inflict enough damage to justify it. I'm better off just waiting this out. Oh, okay, this is over. Well, it almost is. It is now. The bows go down. And Sarakin abandons my cause. Don't worry though. We'll retake Lakeside as soon as we can. And that means as soon as Natasha gets there. It appears that nothing else of much interest is going to happen this turn. They're just running around pretty aimlessly. Okay, finally. Oh my. Yeah, Natasha could attack the Alana, but the Alana is a pretty weak hero. I don't know, let's switch to Astra and decide what to do with her first. Let's leave the best for last. Let's give her formal elves. And let's build the mage guild at the second level here. Let's see what spells we get. Summon both Steel Skin and Cold Ray. Nice spells. Okay, let's recruit 8 more Balors and give them to her army. Blue player has the most powerful forces. That is reassuring. Okay, now let's go south and attack Roxana, finally. Perhaps those southern mines will get retaken at some point after all. Okay, you can see this is pretty disproportionate. Let's get rid of the skeletons. And attack the golems with the phoenixes. Blocking the halflings. Okay, let's shred the halflings. Again. The halflings are down. Will she flee or not? That's the question. It's the only question now. Yeah, she will. Roxana flees, we get 147 points of experience, and we lose 3 unicorns. Unicorns are usually the casualties in such cases. Okay, let's go ahead and attack Wilfrey and then retake Baywatch, finally. And as for Gwyneth, let's move her north into safety. As for Fandax, let's go ahead and retake the Sulphur Mine with him. And now let's move him to someplace safe. Okay, we can't move him at all. Let's go inside Basenji and see what we can do. We can recruit some more units, that's great. Let's get 2 more Bone Dragons apparently, we're low on funds. And a single more Arc Leech. And that's it, let's see. Oh, Power Leech, I forget what they're called. Yeah, I guess they're Power Leeches. And let's not waste Natasha's time by fighting weak heroes like the Orlana. No, I'm not going to... Yeah, spoiler alert, I'm not going to build the Orlana actually, I'm going to retake Lakeside and fight with guys like Barrock and Ari. Mostly because Ari is nearby and Barrock is a significant threat. Let's end the turn. Oh, and when I say that Barrock is a significant threat, I don't mean it in the objective way. I'm simply saying that of all the weak heroes that the enemy has, he is the most powerful one. I guess. One of the more powerful ones. Let's be on the side of caution. And we have Natasha closer to Lakeside. And Astra closer to Baywatch. And Roxana, once again. And let's move Gwyneth north. For no apparent reason, other than that I want her to be safe. Fandax will also move north, but for different reasons. I want him to, because Basenji, to give his 4 Bone Dragons to Falagar, who will also receive a single Bone Dragon now. 3 more Arc Leeches, Power Leeches, and 18 more Skeletons, plus 8 more Mutant Zombies. We can't build a mansion, we need the Thief Guild, and we can't build a Thief Guild, we don't have enough gold, so let's leave. And now let's end the turn, since there's pretty much nothing we can do more. Yeah, sure, the enemy heroes disperse, that's the best they can do. Annoy me. I can go after Barrock, but I'm so close to Lakeside that it would be pretty stupid of me. Of course, Fandax is in danger, let's move him north. And yeah, let's build the pyramid, I don't have time to wait. Now we get 4 unupgraded mummies and give them to Falagar. Let's send him south to get the bone dragons he needs. He now has 10 bone dragons, that's quite an army. And as such we can send him south for many different reasons. Well, to defend Vandax, who doesn't have an army of his own at this point, and to cause some mayhem in his own right. As for Natasha, we finally get the chance to retake Lakeside. A simple feat. Let's start by casting a lightning bolt on the rocks. Dead. Okay, let's get rid of the Hydras with our Phoenixes. Great. Let's order the Druids to cast a fireball on the Halflings. And now let's shoot at the Golems. And let's get rid of the boss with our unicorns. Let's get rid of the rocks. And now we can finish off the Golems. And the battle's won. Lakeside is ours. 1187 points of experience and a single ground elf lost. And now I have quite a conundrum in front of me. I can either go ahead and attack Night Shadow and attempt to lay siege to all the castles that aren't mine yet, or I could go ahead and try to fight some of the heroes that are to the north, who threaten to take over Basenji and Winterkill, which would be very inconvenient. For the time being, yeah, I chose to fight at least some of those heroes and maybe turn back at a later date. And Astra is going to attack Baywatch. And as an added bonus, she will take out Roxana, since heroes who are defending against sieges obviously cannot run away. Now you might be wondering, why did I choose to move Natasha north? After all, I could have defended the region of Falagal and his newly acquired army, and simply move Natasha south and conquer all of the other towns. Well, the reason is, I'm not so certain Falagal can handle it. Sure, he has quite an army, but he also basically has no experience, so if he encounters a guy that is quite competent, has nice stats, he'll get taken out, even if the guy has a weaker army. And what would happen then? Well, then I would lose Basenji and probably lose Winterkill, which would mean that I could either go ahead and go further east and conquer new castles while the older castles would fall, or I could turn back with Natasha and go ahead, take a long route to the north and retake some of the castles, and then go ahead and move west to retake even more castles. You see where this is going. So basically what I'm doing, helping Natasha north, is I'm trying to get rid of as many enemy heroes as I can, so they cannot simply sneak by my lines, go ahead and conquer what I have. Disregarding defensive play and charging to the east without defending my own castles is what caused... Okay, I lost all of the druids and all of the ground elves, and all that's standing is a single unicorn and a single phoenix, damn it! Okay, I've lost 5 crit druids, 6 grand elves and 2 phoenixes. Let's get estates unadvanced as opposed to Eagle Eye, and let's go inside Baywatch. As it usually is the case, and as it probably usually will be the case in this campaign, the dwarves got me through it. I still have 41 bell dwarves left, and they will keep Astra alive for a long time. And yeah, let's move Gwyneth and get her to the Witch Doctor's hut, because why not? And let's end the turn. The enemy heroes are moving around, that's great. Basenji is almost under attack. I'll have to take care of that. Okay, let's attack Castle with Natasha. See, he has a decent force. I think Falagar could have taken it, but then again, come on, 41 mutant zombies. Then again, now that I think about it, the Bone Dragons are tier 7, which is the same as my Phoenixes. They might be a bit weaker, but still. I mean, 10 Bone Dragons might be even more powerful than 6 Phoenixes. Well, I don't know, they might be even a bit weaker, but he still has a decent enough force. What matters most here is the experience that he doesn't have, and Natasha obviously has. Well, and the Baldwars, which will get her through pretty much any fight she can get in, even if she loses everything else. Because at this point I'm basically trying not to have any losses and not minimize them. And yeah, if I'm going to have losses, they're going to be in unicorns, because the enemy heroes are going to cast a lightning bolt and run away. 1100 points of experience and cast a runaway. Okay, Marini is quite a challenge. I'm not sure if Falaga could take her, honestly. And Gwyneth gets +1 to knowledge, because why not? She doesn't have anything better to do anyway. So let's send her back to Chandler, since she's nearby. And as for Fandax, let's send him northwest. Just for him to be safe. And as for Falaga, let's defend Basenji by attacking the Alana. Now we'll finally find out how powerful he really is. Let's go ahead and cast something, like Lightning Bolt. And the Vampire Lords, of course. And let's attack them with it. Okay, now that's what I call Power Leeches. And let's attack the mummies with the bone dragons. Awesome. And let's charge with everything else. The Alana will most likely run away, but what the hell. Wait a minute! The skeleton's already got their turn! She won't have the chance to run away. Okay, 991 points of experience for Falaga. Will he level up? Let's find out. Yes, he will! Wisdom or Necromancy? Of course, Necromancy! You're now Necromancer now, aren't you? No, he's not. Not officially, at least. But yeah, technically I'm using him as a Necromancer. And I don't have the Ivory Tower, I need to build a Mage Guild. So we built a Mage Guild, we got View Mines, Cure and Stone Skin. Then the next turn we can erect the Ivory Tower. Back at the wonderful Castle of Lakeside. We have ended the damn it! Yeah, that's necessary. Because why not cast anti-magic if you can pretty much wipe out all of the enemy's forces in a single turn? Well, at the very least we've managed to wipe out 17 centaurs and make that 20. 21! That's nice. And yeah, Basenji temporarily falls. Lots of movement everywhere, okay. Let's switch to Falaga and attack Baroque inside Basenji. And let us begin this battle by casting a spell, which will be Lightning Bolt, on the centaurs. Okay, and now let's go ahead and shoot at the griffins. A single griffin goes down, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, one power leech falls. Let's go ahead and attack the gargoyles. I wonder how many will fall. Okay, I'm beginning to like the bone dragons. A lot. This game, guys. Get a hero, you treat him as your main striking force. Treat his army as invincible and really powerful. And then, all of a sudden, you get another town, a level 1 hero, give him some army, and it turns out he can be at times even more powerful than what you consider to be indestructible. And why is that? Well, because your primary hero doesn't get reinforcements very often. Because he's there, or she's there, fighting enemy heroes, conquering enemy towns, and basically losing all of your stuff instead of gaining anything. And even if you get some reinforcements, well, most of the time the second town you get, if you focus on building anything you can in it, will be one that has the most forces, because most of the forces from the first town obviously went to the primary hero's army. Okay, we won the battle, by the way. 2,210 points of experience. Quite epic, I guess. And 8 skeletons. Great. Scouting or wisdom? Wisdom on advanced. Estates, legal. Let's get estates on basic. We need the gold. And he's not our primary hero. Forget what I said earlier. Yeah, I know there's distinction between a single primary powerful hero and all of the secondary ones which only seem to give him reinforcements. It's pretty myopic on my part, but whatever. Oh god, I need the Thieves Guild for the mansion. Let's build a Thieves Guild there. And let's save. Okay, and as for Natasha, let's go ahead and finally try to attack Mirini. And as for Astra, Okay, Ranlu and Wilfrey are between her and Chandler. There's no chance she will get there faster than them, and there's no chance that Gwyneth will get there faster than them. And even if either of them got there, I'm not really sure if it would help, because I don't think there are reinforcements there. But let's go to Elquin, build a mansion, and try to assemble an undead army. 18 more skeletons, 8 more mutant zombies. Yeah, let's leave and wait for the upgrades. Yeah, just as I thought. At Chandler we can only recruit some sprites, but let's recruit them and not simply leave them for the enemy, right? Let's send Fandex to the south, so it's safe there, and he can get the crystal mine. And let's send it on. I don't want to move Falagar because I want the upgrades, remember? Oh dear. Yeah, Chandler is under attack. This is hopeless. That was fast. Okay, a bit of defeat indeed. Now what the hell am I supposed to do? Okay, now what the hell am I supposed to do? Even if I did rush Nova Astra, I would still have to get through Randu, or at the very least let Baywatch fall. And as for Mariner, let's try to take her on with... Wait a minute, that's not Falagar. Okay, sorry guys, wrong hero. Damn, okay, let's run away with Fandex. I wanted to see if Falagar could take on Mirini, because she's quite a threat and he has quite an army, so... If he could do so, it would mean that he is competent enough. And getting unupgraded vampires can be pretty pointless, but whatever. Okay, now let's see if Falagar can fight Mirini. How could I confuse them? Let's start by casting a lightning bolt on the halflings. I got a lot of them. Power leeches don't fare well against the mages. The mages take out one power leech. Let's go ahead and attack the mages with the bone dragons. Taking out all of them, as I predicted. Damn it, leave my power leeches alone! Let's rush with the mutant zombies. And now let's send the skeletons at them, and the mummies. My power leeches! Okay, let's cast lightning bolt on the halflings to take them out, and let's move the power leeches away. We've gotten rid of the boss using the retaliatory attack on the bone dragons, and we've gotten rid of the rocks. 1,354 points of experience, armored gauntlets of protection, medal of honor, medal of valor, seeing eye pendant, kinetic pendant, defender's helm of protection, lightning helm, and 6 skeletons. Level up mysticism. Yeah, let's take mysticism instead of wisdom. Ah, damn. Okay, Falagar can take on pretty much anything. So, as for Natasha, let's move her south and attack Flint or anyone that stands in her way. And let's send her to conquer of the towns that she encounters, since I guess Falagar can defend the center of the map pretty well. And we've just gotten the Ivory Tower and recruited some mages back at Lakeside. Let's end the turn. Of course, Lakeside will soon be under attack. And with all the wizards there, there's not much I can do. Unless, of course, I move some hero to defend. It's the month of the Leech. Okay, that is fortunate. Leeches are awesome. But not only that, that means I can recruit a lot of forces back at Lakeside, which means that Flint, with his weak army, cannot possibly take it over. I think. And as a failsafe, I can always send Falagar there to retake it. And we'll attack Night Shadow with Natasha and move Gwyneth to Elquin. I know this can be awkward, but we'll most likely build a moat here and give her some undead forces so that she may fortify herself inside and hope for the best. As for Falagar, let's move him somewhere where he can be useful, like close to Vesper, so he can attack him. Now what can I do with Astra? For the time being, I'll probably keep her at Baywatch. Back at Basenji, let's go ahead and recruit some Bone Dragons, some Power Leeches. Yeah, let's upgrade the Pyramid. So let's get some Royal Mummies and some Skeletons. Okay, no room for the zombies, that's okay. Okay guys, this is going to be a mistake, though a minor one. That misclick is an even more minor mistake, but never mind that. If you have been listening to what I've been saying for the past few minutes, basically if you don't have a memory of a goldfish, you can basically see what I'm doing wrong at this point. I've just recruited some champions. I would like to add Master Swordsman to Asta's army, but I don't have the upgraded armory. I see what I need to upgrade the armory, which basically means I need 1 unit of all. So I trade some sulfur for the all, and the exchange prices are awesome since I have a lot of marketplaces. I upgrade the armory, and I get the Master Swordsman and nothing to Asta's army. So I go ahead, go out and attack Randall. Now what is the mistake I made? I forgot about Lakeside. I lose the 2 mages and I lose Lakeside. It's as simple as that. And of course I also lose Chandler. Oh, and Randall is sneaking through the west to attack Baywatch. I'm still going to attack Night Shadow with Natasha. Basically, I still have a few cards up my sleeve, but I have to play them well, extending that analogy. Natasha is obviously powerful. Falagal has quite a decent army. Regardless, Astra is a bit screwed, has a mixed army, and is trying to do whatever she can to defend the western region. Well, basically no one can help her. My main town of Chandler has fallen, and the towns in the middle can temporarily be taken out. Fortunately, the middle can be defended by Falagar, and as such I can proceed west with Natasha. But what matters is how soon will I be able to retake Chandler, which I will most likely do with Astra. Basically, those are the 3 things that I need to do in this video to succeed. Get all the towns to the southeast, defend all the towns in the center of the map, and retake the towns to the west that I'm going to lose, which basically at this point just means Chandler. As soon as I'm done with it, this video is over and this mission is done. Now you can pause the video, check how much time is left and facepalm. On the bright side, originally this level took me 4 hours to get through, so we have AzureAlliance to thank for the fact that I replayed it to make it shorter. Natasha receives 1799 points of experience, loses a single phoenix, 2 druids and 5 elves. And Night Shadow is ours. Let's go inside and see what's there. Okay, there's even a Cloud Castle, though unupgraded. And the Ivory Tower is an upgrade as well. Lots of spells. The only ones Natasha didn't know already are Steel Skin, Disrupting Ray, and Magic Arrow. And let's recruit 4 mages, 3 giants, and 2 rocks here. And we're pretty much out of gold, so let's move her south. Because we are obviously not going to leave Natasha there to defend. We are going to move along and conquer what we can. And let's attack Randall with Astra and hope for the best. Well, now that I see it, this army is not that menacing at all. Let's go ahead and cast Steel Skin on our Phoenix. And charge in with our champions. Just a little bit. And now let's fly with the Phoenix and attack the leeches, blocking them in the process. Yeah, the spell obviously gets casted on the dwarves who resist it. It's one of the many reasons why it's so awesome to have battle dwarves in your army. Okay, a single leech falls. Let's swing the battle dwarves. I don't really need the battle dwarves to engage in the fight, I just need them to be there on the battlefield. It's a fail-safe on one hand, and that was nice. And on the other as a target for the enemy spells, which will fail. And I don't know, and in extreme circumstances I might as well cast haste on them if I need to, and use them for offensive purposes. And yeah, let's kill the Phoenix, I really don't want it to go down. And let's kill the last vampire. Ouch! Yeah, that was my bad. And I lost a single champion, only because of that. I would have had no losses otherwise. And we gain 771 points of experience. I mean, Astra gains. It's not that I gain as well. There are several champions waiting in Chandler. And Wilfrey is wandering about with lots of halflings and several of the champions as well. Meanwhile, what should I do with Falagal, my third tier hero, I guess? Ooh, we can attack Vesper since he's nearby. Okay, let's assess the situation. He has 9 Hydra, which is a lot. So, let's first get rid of the centaurs and the sprites. Damn it. Oh well. Let's focus on the Hydras anyway. I plan to get rid of everything except the Hydras and then attack the Hydras. No bone dragons down as of yet. And the sprites are obviously down, killed by the mutant zombies. Now, from what we see, it's very likely that the bone dragons will, take out the Hydras into hits by themselves. 1,253 points of experience. And 3 skeletons. No level up, unfortunately. Oh well. So let's move him to retake Lakeside since it's in the middle of the map, which is the area I have recently designated for him to defend and attack. While meanwhile Natasha will take care of conquering the castles that are remaining to the east. In the southeast corner of the map, to be precise. And after ending the turn, let's move further south along the way. Because I assume that somewhere down that path will lie another enemy castle. Okay, we see a sawmill, and sawmills and all mines usually indicate that there is a castle nearby. And we are sending Astra north to eventually retake Chandler. And on the topic of defending the west side of the map, we want to build a mausoleum in elquin so we can recruit the leeches, but to do that we need the mage guild, so let's erect it. Let's go ahead and buy Gwyneth a spellbook so she can learn Magic Arrow, Bloodlust and Slow. And now let's go ahead and switch to Falagar and try to attack Flint. We lack 1 movement point, that's okay. Who else remains? Back at Night Shadow we can't upgrade the Ivory Tower or the Cloud Castle, but we can recruit some halflings and some rocks. We can even recruit 4 of the golems. As you can see, we can hire either Carlon the Sorceress or Alamar the Warlock, which gives me an idea. Let's go to Winterkill and go ahead and recruit Alamar. And let's give him the Warlock Castle's army. Unfortunately, we can't recruit any more of it because we don't have enough gold, so let's just go ahead and end the turn. Wilfrey is moving north and away from Chandler, which is very fortunate. Now let's go ahead and move Natasha east. We see an ore mine, which means a castle is nearby. Yes, it is a necropolis that we are going to attack the very next turn. Let's go ahead and move Astra north. Now we can switch to Gwyneth. There's not much we can do with her, so let's switch to Falagar. He can either attack Rathmont, try to take over Lakeside, or attack Flint. Either way, let's move him southeast. Now back at Winterkill, let's go ahead and recruit 8 Hydras. And some gargoyles, 12 of them. And let's give them to Alamar. We don't have pretty much any gold, so let's end the turn. Wilfrey grows further north. And let's attack the necropolis in the southeast corner. This is going to be a very short battle. Let's go ahead and start by casting Lightning Bolt on the Vampire Lords. And let's attack the mutant zombies with our phoenixes. 1 hit kill. Okay, let's shoot at the Vampire Lords. Only 1 left, and they should be gone now. Nope. And I can clearly see why. And you probably see it as well. Our shooters are almost gone. Okay, we have no greater druids and 2 grand elves. At least the Vampire Lords are down. And the enemy's army comprises of 12 mummies, which are not going to do very much. But still, Natasha's army is nearly gone. Now, of course, she has a lot of dwarves and some phoenixes, which are very powerful, but that's basically it. We are bleeding troops. We were bleeding troops since the very beginning of the mission. And the Grand Elves are gone. Okay, the counterattack to this should finish this battle. Indeed it does. So we have no shooters, We gain 1,794 points of experience and retain only the phoenixes, the dwarves and the unicorns. Level up logistics, so archery an expert. Logistics an expert. Archery right now is useless, we have nothing that shoots. Let's go to the town of Kalindra. Death Ripple, Cold Ray, Blind, Shield, Stone Skin and Bloodlust in the Mage Guild. God damn, the town is called Kalindra. I wish I could put Kalindra in Kalindra, so I could... Okay, anyway, we upgrade the mausoleum, so we can put 6 power leeches, since we can add the further more, and we head further north to conquer some more. Yep, there's another castle there. Let's go ahead and move Astra north to try to regain control of Chandler once again. I hope this works. Let's start by casting a spell. First, let's see what spells Astra has. She doesn't have Lightning Bolt, she has Steel Skin, but we can't cast it on the Phoenixes since they are apparently immune to magic, or at least some of the magic. So we can cast Cold Ray on the Druids to get rid of the only shooting units on the enemy's side. Let's go ahead and charge with the champions. My both units. And the unicorn goes down. Let's go ahead and fly inside to attack this sprites. Sprites go down. My phoenix goes down to the unicorns. Okay. Don't panic. Let's move the Master Swordsman forward. Let's move the Battle Dwarves forward. The castle walls are still intact. And I'm starting to lose units. Okay, there's a hole in the castle walls. Let's cast Steel Skin on the champions. And let's charge south. The unicorns block them. We have to get rid of the unicorns. There's no other way around. There's no other way inside. Oh great, we have a single champion. And it goes down. Okay, I can't attack while standing in the moat. Cast Steel Skin and the dwarves. They will be unkillable. Almost. Oh my. Okay. The unicorns go down. Now it's dwarves versus dwarves. Five dwarves left. Let's cast magic arrow on them. Or better yet, Cold Ray. On the Battle Dwarves, yeah, they resist spells. Damn me, I should have casted it on the champions. Okay, don't panic. Only a single Battle Dwarf left. The Battle Dwarves of the enemy go down. Let's go inside. Haste! Okay, I don't need haste anymore. Okay, we have another hole. Let's cast Cold Ray on the champions. 2 left. Let's go ahead and move the Master Swordsman and attack the champions. A single left. And it goes down. 1,156 points of experience, almost everything lost. Level up, navigation on expert or luck on basic. Let's get luck on basic and let's go to Chandler. Well, we cannot afford anything because we don't have enough gold. Nevertheless, we have regained control of Chandler and Astra is still alive. That's all I really wished for. And Gwyneth should be safe in Elquin, so let's switch to Falagar, who can either attack Flint in Lakeside or attack Craftman outside. Let's go ahead and take Lakeside first. And yes, we will begin by casting a spell. It will be Lightning Bolt on the mages, which should take them down. And indeed it does. Let's go ahead and shoot at the rocks. And those spell leeches are fairly useless at this point. I mean, there's only 2 of them, they can't do much damage. Still, they distract the enemy long enough for me to take everything down with my Bone Dragon, so I'm fairly happy with the performance. And as I was saying, let's go ahead and take down the Minotaur Kings with our Bone Dragons. They instantly go down, and the rocks attack the power leeches. Will they take one down? No, they don't. Okay, now let's focus all of our attacks on the gargoyles. So the Minotaur zombies go for them, the skeletons attack them, and now the mummies will. And there's not many gargoyles left at this point. 1 power leech goes down, by the way, to the turret. the damn castle's defenses. Let's move them north to safety, to relative safety. Now let's go ahead and cast Lightning Bolt on the gargoyles to take them down. Let's attack the balls with the bone dragons, and let's finish off the rocks. Only one of them left. Shouldn't have fled so far, damn it. Okay, never mind. They will go down soon enough. Low morale! That's great. And the bone dragons end the battle. 1675 points of experience, and we've only lost 2 mutant zombies and a single power leech. We also gain 3 skeletons. Level up mysticism on advanced or navigation on basic. Let's go with mysticism. Let's not attack Rathmount. Let's go inside Lakeside. And safely wait here until the end of the turn, which will be right now. As it usually is the case, there's movement all over the map. Wilfrey flees down the northern path. And Night Shadow's under attack. Okay. One Titan goes down right off the bat. Okay, the Senators are taken down. And there's a single gargoyle left. So let's cast Lightning Bolt at the Vampire Lords. There's 2 left. Let's kill the gargoyles with the mages. Great, and now the Vampire Lords attack the mages, so let's take them out with the giants. Only skeletons and 9 mutant zombies are left for the enemy. Let's go ahead and use the halflings to shoot at the 9 mutant zombies. One goes down. The towers are doing a pretty decent job of taking care of what's left. So let's cast Lightning Bolt on the mutant zombies. 5 left. 2 left after shooting with the mages. The castle walls are breached. Only a single giant remains, but that's okay. At this point, the castle's ballistas could easily take on what's left. So let's go ahead and move the rocks outside to attack the mutant zombies. They take them down. Let's shoot at the skeletons with the halflings. And they are taken down by the ballistas, as I said. A glorious victory indeed. In my eyes, that was a foolish attack. The orange player has been vanquished. That means that was an attack of desperation. The last hero with no castles left. And let's go ahead and attack Hampshire with Natasha. Now I know Natasha doesn't have much of an army at this point, and you might be thinking to yourself, shouldn't we go ahead and get some reinforcements before attacking further castles? I wholeheartedly agree, and that is the reason why we are sieging this one. Because it's the sorceress's castle. And as such, as soon as we gain control of it, we will get the reinforcements we need. Because, frankly, going back to Chandler is not an option, it's way too far away. And getting reinforcements from a different castle, I know it is a viable alternative, okay? For some reason, I just choose not to do it. There are pros and cons to it. On one hand, you leave the castle from which you get reinforcements undefended, which obviously is not so bad considering you have a powerful hero that can retake it if need be. Your morale gets lowered a bit because you don't have the creatures from the same castle, but at the same time if you have leadership that doesn't really matter. Also, if you cherry pick the best units from your castle and add some units from a different castle that complement them well, that most likely is the best thing you can do. And by the way, for some reason I managed to cast Steel Skin on my phoenixes and it got dispelled. I have no idea which spells can and which cannot get cast on the phoenixes. I honestly haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, in the future missions, if I get leadership and I get the chance, I'm going to get... shit! Okay, all of my phoenixes go down. Let's focus on what's happening for a moment here. We have 4 unicorns left and some Baldwars which are trying to cross the moat. I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt on the druids. The druids go down. So let's try to cross them out with the unicorns. My Baldwars get hammered. Let's try and take the enemy's Baldwars down. They go down instantly. Okay, I'm safe because the Baldwars are pretty much untouchable. Let's go ahead and cast Lightning Bolt on the Grand Elves, which was kind of pointless. Since, you know, I could have retaliated against them and taken it out, well, I can't retaliate against the sprites. But let's take them down anyway, and I gain 1842 points of experience, lose some forces, And most importantly, gain control of Hampshire. What do we have to recruit? A single phoenix? No unicorns. What's left? 3 regular elves? No way, let's upgrade the archery range. And let's get 3 grand elves. As for the spells, we get Master Spell, Mass Blast, Cold Ray, Summon Bolt, Dragon Slayer, Dispel Magic, Slow, and Magic Arrow. And now let's leave Hampshire. Take a look at our surroundings. And go north a bit to scout a little further. And as for Astra, back at Chandler, let's go ahead and go inside. And recruit what we can, which will be 3 phoenixes. And yeah, and a single greater druid, plus 6 grand elves. Now let's go ahead and leave Chandler. To the north of us, as you recall, is Wilfrey, who has lots of halflings and several champions. Which is a decent army, but I guess we can take it on. If Astra tries hard enough. To the west of Falagal is Rathmond, who we will attack next turn, hopefully. Back at Lakeside there's pretty much nothing to recruit, so let's leave. And yes, Alamar back at Winterkill, there are 4 Galgos we can add to his army. And 25 centaurs we can't afford anymore, so let's end the turn. Okay, so far so good. All there's left is to take out the enemy heroes that are running around on the map, because let's face it, all of the castles are ours. Just look at the minimap, everything is blue, well, except some of the mines. Anyway, we should move Natasha back to Hampshire so she can be safe, because she doesn't have much of an army. I mean, she has a lot of Baldwars, but come on, at this point, why would she even bother? There's nothing more to conquer anyway. And let's reinforce Astra's forces with some of the dwarves that Gwyneth has. Yeah, let's give her 41 more Baldwars. That should be sufficient. And as for Falagar, let's go ahead and chase Rathmond down further. Okay, Alamar is safe in Winterkill, and Winterkill is safe with Alamar. Back at Basenji, we have quite a garrison. So that's the north, and the north is safe. And as for Chandler and Elquin, they are guarded by Astra, who has a decent army. That's in the turn. Lakeside is guarded by Falagar. Night Shadow has quite an army defending it. Baywatch is somewhat undefended, but there's no one there at the moment, and I have quite decent scouting to prove that. It's the week of the rat, that's nice. Finally, Kalindra and Hampshire are defended by Natasha, who just got 3 more Phoenix, 4 more unicorns, 5 more greater druids, and 6 more grand elves. And yeah, and 8 more battle dwarves. As if she didn't have enough already. Okay, let's go ahead and bash some skulls. Like that of Ari or Mendigo. And as for Astra, let's go ahead and find... where the hell... oh, there's Wilfrey. Let's go ahead and kill him. As for Gwyneth, let's go ahead and send her to Chandler to... I don't know, get reinforcements for Astra or finally upgrade the dwarves she has. I'm considering sending Falagar south to defend Lakeside against Mandigo, but let's go ourselves first and go ahead and recruit 2 mages, 8 halflings and 3 rocks, then leave. And let's see, is Mandigo really that much of a threat? Or perhaps is Rathmount more worthy of attention? Of course, it can be argued that we might as well send Alamar south to battle Rathmount. Although, you know, Almar has little to no battle experience, doesn't have any dragons, and all that is going for him is 12 hydras. I don't know, it can also be argued that he might hold off a siege while not necessarily being able to defeat the guy, and that Basenji is well defended enough with the garrison it has. But still, let's recruit some more units back at Basenji, and yeah, let's end the turn. Heroes move into positions to siege their respective castles. Let's go after Agar with Natasha to save Hampshire. Let's start by casting a spell. Let's cast Lightning Bolt down the griffins. And they go down. Now let's block the centaurs and take care of the gargoyles in one fell swoop. And now the counterattack should kill 3 Minotaur Kings, that's nice. Only 1 Minotaur King left, and Okay, only one Mindful King left. And the enemy has fled. And we receive 530 points of experience. Okay, let's send Rasha west, just for kicks. And as for Astra, let's go ahead and finally attack Wilfrey. He has been here in this region for ages, and that's what he has? Pathetic. Okay, let's go ahead and cast a spell. Let's cast Steelskin on the Phenai. And let's go ahead and attack the champions, taking out 2 of them. The Phenai get dispelled. None of them fall though. Let's go ahead and shoot at the halflings, taking some of them down. Yeah, outpost shooters. There's not too many of them. Let's go ahead and move forward with the Baldwars. Thankfully the shooters get shot at, so they're more of a distraction than a threat themselves. Okay, a magic arrow gets casted, 335 points of experience, 3 Grand Elves lost, and the enemy has fled. Fine, that's fine by me, you have nowhere to run anyway. Now, as for Gwyneth, let's handle the Chandler. She won't reach us this turn. Let's go to Falagar. And Falagar should attack Rathmond, since he's nearby. Let us start by casting a spell. Lightning Bolt on the Centaurs. And let's go ahead and fire the Magi. The Bone Dragons get disrupted. How sad. Let's go ahead and take out the Magi with the dragons. That must have been horrifying. Oh no. Yeah, the power will just go down. Let's go ahead and swamp the rocks with other units. Low morale for the win. It's most likely caused by the Bone Dragons, if I recall correctly. And it should be over soon, but I don't want the rocks to get another turn so that the hero may reconsider fleeing. Okay, 1130 points of experience for Falagar and 3 skeletons. Level up, logistics or wisdom. Let's take logistics. The yellow player has been vanquished. Okay, so now all that remains is the green player. And that means Mandigo, who is about to lay siege to Lakeside. So accordingly, let's send all of our heroes to Lakeside. We can't move any more of them, so let's go for ourselves and see what we can do. Can we recruit anything more? Can we build anything more? We can recruit 6 more balls. That's pretty much it. And we can build a moat. It helps in sieges quite a lot. Oh, and Night Shadow is also about to be besieged, so let's go ahead and recruit 4 Magi there, 4 Giants, 16 Halflings, and 2 Rocks. That's it. We only have 35 pieces of gold left. Let's end the turn and see how things develop. Mass Bless. Yeah. Okay, there's not much hope. Those Phenai are gonna turn me to shreds. Go ahead and cast Stone Skin on the rocks. Can I take at least one of them out? I doubt it, but let's at least try. Okay, I can't. Not with Steel Skin on them. Oh god. Yeah, I must bless again, and the rocks go down. A bitter defeat, and we lose Lakeside. At least temporarily. And Night Shadow is under attack. This should be much closer. Mass Bless as well. And the Magi go down instantly. Also 23 halflings down. That's a nice start. Let's go ahead and cast... No, wait, we can't. Okay, so let's cast Steel Skin on the Giants. And let's attack the Phenai. One of them goes down. So let's go ahead and attack them with our rocks. Okay, let's shoot at them. One of them goes down and we get high morale, so let's shoot again. Some more damage. Let's wait with the golems. Another turn. Ouch. One giant goes down. The halflings will go down. Yep, they go down. Fortunately, the turrets take the druids out. And now we can go ahead and cast Lightning Bolt on the Hydras. Or, I don't know, let's go for the Hydras. Let's try to take out the Phenai. Only one left. Let's attack it. And it goes down to our rocks. This is still dangerous. Especially with those lightning bolts. Okay, 6 Hydras left. Let's go ahead and cast Lightning Bolt on the Minotaurs since they are closer. And let's attack them with our giants. And they go down. Only 4 unicorns and 6 Hydras are left for the enemy. And 1 unicorn goes down. And let's move the golems, our final line of defense. What is awesome is that only one section of the castle walls is really destroyed. All the others are intact. And what's awesome is that the ballistas are shooting at the Hydra, so let's... Ah shit, we're out of mana. Okay. Plan B. Let's move the giants back. And let's move the rocks to the upper left corner. I'm not sure this is a good choice. I mean, the enemy can still cast lightning bolts. Then again, the ballistas are doing their job. Yeah, we can't cast anything. Okay, let's move the golems into the moat. I don't care anymore. And let's move the rocks back. So they at least absorb shots if they don't deal any damage. Let's move the golems forward. The Hydras attack the golems. Next turn. Ooh, out of mana, are we? Okay, let's finish off the unicorns. And they go down. Only 3 Hydras are left. Let's wait to the rocks and move the golems back. The Hydras move forward and attack the giants. Get shot at by the ballistas. And let's go ahead and move behind them and attack them. Only 1 left. Now is the time. Let's attack with the rocks. Let's attack with the rocks again. 34 hit points left on those Hydras. 8 damage dealt. More damage dealt by the golems. Another turn, they will go down. 1 giant remains, the rocks fall, and the Hydras get taken out by the ballista. Glorious victory. We have successfully defended Night Shadow. And now, let's rush to Lakeside. So we can get rid of Mandigal and the last castle he possesses. And as such, win this level. Gain control of this territory, whatever they want to call it. End this video at the very least. Let's end the turn. Yeah, he's sitting there, waiting. He knows that the end draws near, and I will let Natasha have the honor of dealing the final blow. Let's go ahead and begin by casting a spell. What can we cast? Let's start by casting Steel Skin on the Phenai and attack the Phenai of the enemy. Taking one of them down and forcing him to damage some of his allies. Our Phenai get dispelled and the druids will end up being attacked. They counter-attack. Let's go ahead and shoot at the balls with the Grand Elves. Taking the balls down. Attack will move away, 26 hit points. Let's wait. The unicorns attack the Phenai, and let's go ahead and attack the Phoenix of the enemy with the unicorns of our own. The Phoenix goes down. Let's move the Baldwars forward. A new turn begins. Let's go ahead and finish off the golems, and subsequently the unicorns and the battle itself. 1540 points of experience for Natasha. Level up, Navigation Expert or Ballistics and Advanced? Ballistics and Advanced. Okay, why isn't the level over? Are there any more heroes on the map? Are there any more castles on the map? Where are they? Something I missed. I didn't miss anything. Oh. Okay. There has to be another castle to the east. Okay. So let's send everyone to the east. Okay, guys, you've heard me. Let's go. We'll send Astra to the east. So there's no point in sending Gwyneth. We'll send Falagal to the southeast. We are going to send Alamar to the east. Everyone. Well, except Gwyneth. Gwyneth is useless. Let's send it her. Okay, let's go east with Natasha. And let's go east with Astra. Let's see if Gwyneth she is. She's useless. Let's go east with Falagal. Let's go east with Alamar. I sound like I'm either chanting or an aerobics instructor. Okay, and we can see the castle. And the hero. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, you're not going to attack Hampshire. Over my dead body, Barrack. Natasha will get you. She doesn't have that much of an army, but the dwarves are unbeatable. You know that by now. Let's go ahead and cast Steel Skin on the Finai. And block the centaurs. Get rid of the gargoyle. Get rid of 11 gargoyles out of 12. Stab that gargoyle back. Stab it again. That's humiliating. Okay, let's fire the minotaurs. 2 left. Let's charge with the unicorns. Let's charge with the Baldwars. Again! Okay, stabbing the griffins won't be as effective. Partially because they counterattack every single time, so let's go ahead and cast 90 Ball on the centaurs. And now let's singe the minotaurs. And let's move away from the griffins and fire them so they can counterattack. And let's stab them with the unicorn's horn, attempting to blind them. Leave my druids alone. Let's charge back with the Baldwars. And the Baldwars of the enemy go down. And let's finally get rid of the griffins of the enemy. 1515 points of experience and 3 Grand Elves and 2 Baldwars lost on our side. Okay, let's go ahead and move Astra east. Yep. The castle is called Vertigo and only has a few hydras defending it. Now let's go ahead and move Falagal east. This is going to be good. Okay, let's switch to Alamar and, you've guessed it, move him east. Almost. Okay, so we are going to siege this place. Next turn, let's end this one. No movement whatsoever. Let's go ahead and move Natasha just to see that there is nothing there. Okay, this is the last castle. This is the last turn. This is the last siege. This is the last attack. And let's send in Alamar, our weakest hero. Well, weakest except Gwyneth. But you know, Gwyneth doesn't count. Okay, let's start by casting Lightning Bolt and the Hydras, which are the only threatening unit at this point. And let's attack the gargoyles with the gargoyles. Also blocking the centaurs. And the centaurs of the enemy fall as well, so let's shoot at the halflings. Some of them go down. Let's attack the halflings with our griffins. And the griffins of the enemy go down. Only 10 hydras left to kill. This should be easy. Let's go ahead and attack them with our gargoyles. The griffins go down. Let's cast Lightning Bolt on the hydras. Okay, 9 hydras left. Let's shoot at them. My centaurs go down. Well, my gargoyles go down. My hydras get blinded and shot at by the towers and blinded. Another turn begins and my hydras get shot at by the towers and they get blinded, and another turn begins and they get shot at by the ballistas and they get blinded, and another turn begins and they get shot at by the ballistas and they get blinded, and another turn begins, they get shot by the ballistas and they get blinded, and another 10 begins and they get shot by the ballistas. And the enemy hydras are getting steel skin cast on them. Let's move our hydras forward. They get shot by the ballistas. They get cold ray cast on them. Let's cast lightning bolt on the enemy's hydras. One of them goes down. Let's move our hydras forward. They get shot by the ballistas. And cold ray on them. Okay, we're getting rid of the ballistas, but too late. Okay, Alamar abandons my cause. He did well. You did well, Alamar. I'm proud of you. Now we are going to attack with Astra. But her have the honor of ending this mission. She will be the one to finally establish our control over the cartel mines. Let's begin by casting a cold ray on the enemy's hydras. And let's attack them with our phoenixes. Let's shoot at them with our single druid and with our 3 grand elves. Let's move our master swordsman. And let's charge with our bell dwarves. The grand elves fall, and the greater druids fall as well. Let's go ahead and cast Cold Ray on the hydras. And let's attack them with our Phenai. Let's go into the moat with our bell dwarves. One of our Phenai goes down, only 2 remaining. And the hydras go down. 1,525 points of experience for Astra. Level up logistics or luck? Let's take logistics. Green player has been vanquished. The enemy is beaten. Your side has triumphed.
Our seizure of the Karator mines has strengthened our position immeasurably. This strength, in turn, has begun to convince some of the more cautious lords to join our righteous struggle. 2 of these neutrals have finally agreed to join our side. Their strongholds lie in a key valley that must be controlled in order to maintain supply lines to Archibald's castle. Your orders are to raise an army from the local population and launch an attack against the other 2 disloyal barons in the valley. Once this objective has been achieved, we will be firmly in control of the continent's resources and will at last shift from defense to offense.
General, this is King Archibald speaking. Your exploits in the field have impressed me, and I have decided to offer you one chance to join me and receive a proper reward. I can offer riches and power that my brother can only dream of. Wealth and power against the certainty of the hangman's noose when I inevitably crush my brother's feeble forces. Well, what do you say?